Yeah. So okay, actually, what I was doing is little bit correct, but the thing is, here I have directly provide the table name, like directly give the column name, that is date. But before date, we have to provide the table name. So our table name is calendar, right? So with table name, we have to provide, that is calendar date. Okay. So we have used this format function, and this again it is, no, I don't know why it is not coming here. Okay, because of, let me change this data type into text. Yeah, okay. This data type is the problem. So
Okay.
this is the text, right? This is the date and time. This is, again, this is text. We are, whatever the value we are going to create, that will be the text now. So this data type is the problem.
Okay.
So the same way you can create it for the day. Okay. So instead of M, you can use day, D. Okay. Control V. Instead of M, you can use, have I started the recording or not? Okay. Yes. Okay. So one thing, if you reduce one D, then you'll see it comes THUFRI, half of this. And if you reduce one more D, then it will give you number 010203, like this. If you reduce one more D, then it will give you 123, like this. Okay.
Okay.
So you can format this way also. So whenever you want to check it, you just have to provide the D value, and you will get the all those things. Okay. So this is how you can create the calendar table. So I have given date, year, we have date, year, month, number, name, and day name. We can extract the year or week, okay, or the quarter. So suppose if we'll extract the quarter from here. So quarter equals to quarter function, and then we will get the calendar date. But still it is giving us 1 2 3, but we want it like q1 q2, so we will remember, okay, this one means q1 means quarter 1, q2 means quarter 2. So what we will do is, we will concatenate the q value here. So for getting quarter, we don't have any q type. Okay, so we will use the concatenate function here, quarter name, and then we will use the concatenate function, and here we will give, okay, so this is nothing but the text, right? So we will give one text as q, and the another text as calendar date. Okay. Or not the calendar date, but the calendar quarter. Now we'll get q1 q2 q3 and q. 4. See, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So this is how you can create the calendar manually. And if you want to create the calendar using calendar auto function, then whatever the code till now we are referring, that is the calendar auto function. You can add it on that only. Okay. Then we have a major. So this now these are very easy ones. So if you write today, okay, then you will get this output, this this one, and if you write now, then you will get this one. Okay, so let me add this card here. So today date is 28 1 2023 and starts from the 12. Okay, and if you write now, just provide the now function. So today's date and the current timing, so 9:36 46. Okay,
Okay.
so this is about the today and the now. And then we have time value. So this is almost same, but you can say it here. Okay, so we'll see the time. So and then the time value. Let me create a major. In time value, you can directly provide all those things together. Okay, so time value, time text converts a time into a text format to a time in date format. So it will convert the time into text format. Okay, so suppose I'm giving uh, so this is text formats, that's why I have taken double quotes. 9 hours for suppose 30 minutes and the 30 seconds, like this. Okay, and this time value. So you can see 9 hour 30 minutes 30 seconds is giving, and the date is providing something else.
ये क्या ला रहा है टाइम वैल्यू एग्जैक्टली?
So we have given this. Okay, so it is fetching the date according to the these timing. So might be on this date there will be 9 9:30, but generally it is not considering, but this date is coming 1899, 1899, right? So this should not be come, but still this is by default it is giving.
Okay.
Okay, so a text string that represents a certain time of the day. So as I said, this is considering that on that day it is the timing of 9:30 and 30, like this. So a text that represents a certain time of the day, and the time function is, in this we need to provide the hour, minute and second separately. Okay, here we have provided the this text string together, but this will we need to provide separates, and you we can use 24 hours format. So a number from 0 to 23 representing hour, and 0 to 59 represents minute and seconds. Okay, here we'll give time, and then it is asking for hour. So suppose giving 21, minute is 30, second is 45. Okay, see this, 21, 30, 45 seconds.
Mm,
Okay, so this is about the date and time. Then we have date diff functions. Okay, so I'll explain you here. I have already written all the codes for date diff functions. Okay, quarter wise. Okay, thing is we need to replace month wise, and then here week wise, year wise. Okay, so I'll explain you this. Uh, for this, I have taken order data, and in this, I have created a table in which order ID, quantity, order date, and ship date. So, day 4 will give you the difference between the order date and ship date. So, the order date is 3 and the ship date is 7. So, the difference between this is 4. Okay, and the difference between this is week 1, month is 0, quarter also 0, and year is also 0, because both is happening in the same year. Okay, and now when it comes to hour, it takes 96 hour, it takes 5760 minutes, and it takes 345600 seconds. Okay, that's how the day diff is calculated here. Okay, so by use of this you can calculate these things. So in this, in code, what I have given is I have used date diff function. Okay, and in this I have given first date is order date, and the second date is ship date, and the interval I have given day wise. Okay, then the second interval I have taken week wise, third interval I have taken month wise, fourth I have taken quarter, then year, and then and so on. Okay, so you can change it these things, and you can just copy and paste it the same code together. Okay, so this is about the dative. Okay, I'll explain you this one also. We have end of date and end of month. So e date is end of date and e month is end of month. So you can see end of month is giving 31/12/2014. Okay, so suppose we have taken in like we have taken an EMI on particular product. Okay, on that time we have a this format. Either you can give the end of month and date to date. So the e date is will give you date to date format. Okay, so if suppose you have order or you have you have an EMI on 7/9/2014, so the next EMI will cut on the same day on 7. Okay, in case of end of month, the next EMI will cut off on the same month, but the day is the end of date, that is the 31st. Here 31st because it is 12. The month is 12. Okay. So the next is if I have something which I have done EMI on 8 date order date, the next EMI will cut on the same day. Okay, the difference is you can see this 9 and 12 is there. Okay, so why 9 and 12? In this I have given order date. Okay, use e date to calculate dates or due dates that fall on the same day for the month as date of issues. Okay, then I have given here a 3. You can give 2, you can give 1, and so on. Okay, so that is the number of month. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have given 3. That's why it will cut on the next after 3 month on the same day, 7th day. Okay, and for the end of month it will cut after the 3 month but end of date, that is the 31st day is the due date. Okay, did you got this e date and end of month? This is similar to EMI and the loan we are purchasing something. So this code is just, you can copy and paste it and use it. You just use this and create this table, and if you face any difficulty then you just let me know, we'll discuss on this. Okay, and then your fraction is nothing but the it was just dividing the two date. Okay, so in your fraction I have given order date and ship date, and it is dividing these two dates. Okay, and UTC now, UTC today will give you the 12 a.m. for all dates. Okay, and return the exact date and time. It is similar to today and now. The only thing is it's universal time. So this is about the date function. So the main thing about the date function is you have to use this date diff. Okay, and the things whatever we have done it here. Okay, in this whatever we have calculated this, and the EMI things will be work on when you have used like when you have a data something like that on that time. So if you have data on sales or the data on EMI things, on that time you can use that to get the status of all those things together.
Yeah. Okay.
So based on the data, we use the DAX functions. We are not using each DAX functions together. So okay, so we have done with all the DAX functions, and now we will continue with the this row level security. So let me give you okay. These are the DAX functions. So we have completed the text DAX function, parent child, logical, information, time intelligence, and date and time.
Okay.
So from here to here, I have added the DAX function. Okay, this is something. This task I have something for you that you can. group some top five things. You can get the top five things separately, and you can group it the others things together. Okay, so you can see this. I have used top n, and for the top n measures, and then the dynamic titles here. Okay, so you just have to do particular things. Here I have used sales and profit, but for the dynamic title we can only use either sales or either profit. We cannot use together. I have tried so many times to build this together, but still it is not working. So
Yes.
uh, you can create this separately, and you can create this separate. At the start, what I have done, I have created three measures using selected value. So the
Mm-hmm.
three measures is year, category, and the city.
Yeah.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
have combined these three measures, giving a giving a major name as report title.
Okay.
Okay, then in Power BI Desktop, I have given those three measures, that year and category and the city. And then in text box, I have displayed the report title in which I have combined those three measures together. This is about the row level security. Uh, so this is we'll see there are two different types of row level security, that is the static row level security and the dynamic row level security. Okay, so static means it is for fixed values for particular single things. Okay, and dynamic means you can use the conditions, and you can provide the email IDs, and you can show it to your colleagues for the particular or whatever the setups you have setting for the row level security. So what is row level security? It restricts the data access for given users. Okay, so if you set row level security, suppose you have three region, okay, or the three city, Bangalore, Mumbai, and the Chennai, and you have set a row level security for the Bangalore, and you have shared something to your colleague. On that time, your colleague will only be able to see the Mumbai and Chennai data. Your colleague will not able to see the Bangalore data at all. Okay, that's why we are using row level security for restricting the things. Filter restrict data access at the row level, and you can define filter with roles. And in Power BI services, okay, so we have to use the Power BI services for this. Because we will set up the row level security in Power BI desktop, but when we publish and we'll check it is working or not. Okay, so first we'll see the static way, and then I'll show you the dynamic. And when I'll show you the dynamic, we will go through with this. So for row level security data also I have sent it to you. You can check it. Okay. For static, I have taken a order data. Okay. So we have to go to the modeling. Okay, and you will see the security here. Okay, so in this we have manage roles and view as roles. Okay, so let me first draw something here. Like done some visualization here. So category by sales, or either we can do this, and instead of category we can use subcategory. And the next, we can use this table. In this we'll provide subcategory, profit, sales, quantity. Let me just increase the size of the balance. Okay. So I have built these two visualizations based on subcategory. Okay. So first we will manage the roles. We will assign the roles. Okay. So we will create this manage roles. Okay. Then you will get this tab. When you click on create, you will get all the tables here. Okay. So here I'm giving a name as static roles. Okay. And static roles, you have to go here. When you click on these three dots, you will have an option to add filter, and I will add filter on subcategory. Okay. So for subcategory we have, suppose, phones. Okay. That's it. This is the only thing you have to do it for the static roles. Okay. So you have to click on the save, and now you have to click on view as, and you can see this role you have created, static role. You have to check on this, and you have to click on this. Now your data will filtered according to the this phone subcategory. Okay. So now when you share this with your colleagues, your colleagues will only be able to see the phone category data. Okay. This is called the static rules. Yeah. Then on that time he will only be able to see the particular city data. He will
but
not able to see the
that
Bangalore
is,
data.
but right now it's as good as we are filtering something on, say for example, Bangalore city.
Mm.
Okay, we are not we are not creating a security for a person. We are creating a security for a particular
Particular.
subcategory,
Correct. So for
right?
creating particular, security for a person, we will use the dynamic. This is
Okay,
just for a particular things. For okay, in this also you can only view for a single things. Okay. And in dynamic you can create a security for multiple persons. Okay, so this is just I have, it is similar to filtering out something, but still when you publish it, then it will only be able to see these data. Okay, so in my case, I have just added two things, right? But in, real life example, the real world may to, like, there will be multiple visuals and multiple reports, right? Multiple pages of reports. And that time there will be data will be more, and we have taken only 10,000 rows data, but in real world it will be millions of data, or the data in terabyte. Okay. So on that time this will work for particular things, and for a person, like for sharing with the colleagues, we will use the dynamic way. Okay, so you can stop viewing, and whenever you want to show it, okay, you can go to the view as, and then you can click it. If you want to create the another rules, like for the another, if you want to create your role for the city wise, then you just have to go here, add filter, and then you can click on the city and you can give the city name. So here you can see subcategory phones, and the city also you can give it. Okay. So in this I have not added city, so in which ways it is not going to work. Okay. So you can try it this static role. For the dynamic one, we are using this hierarchical data. Okay, so these two are the managers, Ravi and Hemant. Okay, and these two are the employees. So Ravi is under Mohit and Mohit is under Soham. Okay, in Ravi's under working Mohit, Soham and Suyash, but Mohit will be able to see the Soham result, but Soham will not be able to see any data of the Suyash. Okay, this is how it is working in a hierarchical level. Okay, so these two will able to see all the data, but these two will not be able to see the all data. Okay, and he will not able to see any data. So let me go here. Started. Create table. Name, email, and the manager ID. And then this sales. Okay, it will increase the value. Okay, so here I have added my old email ID. Okay, first let me log into the, this is the data we have. Okay, this is the dummy data. We will not be able to see if we will publish it, and then we will test the role. Okay, so for that we need this account. Okay, that current account for seeing those things. So that's why on that time I have added my this account, but this account is expired. Its free trial is expired, so I'm not using this. So in this we have manager ID, that is Hemant and Mohit, and then for Soham, Suyash, and Vandan. Okay, and me and Hemant is the manager. Okay, so for that, first we will check the path. Okay, in this you can see I have loaded the data, added. Now I will add a new column and I'll give the path name. Okay, the same path which we have used in parent child function, we'll use it here. That things only, parent child functions. So we will give the path name here. So let me add new column. Okay, in this we will give the path, that is, suppose employee path equals to, we'll use the path function here, and then in this we'll give the id column name and parent column name. So id column will name will be employee id, and parent column name will be employee manager id. Okay, okay, these two are the managers, and under the Hemant, Karthik is working. Okay, and this two under me, the Mohit is working, and under Hemant, the whenever the one is there, it means those employee are in Hemant under. Okay, and whenever the two is there, it means those employee are in me, under me. Okay, so that's how they define the path. Okay, so for these two, because these two are the managers, so this is the manager ID, and Karthik is working under me, and his employee ID is 3. That's why it is returning 3 here. Okay, that's why it is returning 4, 5, and 6, 7. This is returning because this is the employee ID of the employee. So when we add this into this employee path, okay, not here, we will add this after the employee. Okay. So we have assigned the path. Now what we will do is we will go here in modeling and we will go to the manage roles. Okay. For this we will connect the data models. Okay. Already connected. Then we will go to the modeling, manage roles, and in employee, here we will add the DAX expressions. So now we will adding DAX expressions. So first we will define the employee path. Employee RLS is nothing but the employee path. Okay, this table we have created, right? Now we will give this into path contains. So path contains will check whether it is exist or not. So it will return true and false value. Okay, path contains. So see, path contains this function will check the employee ID is available or not in employee path. If it is available, it will fetch all the records. That's why we have used path function. Okay, path contain functions. So first we have done this, now we are assigning this. So we have done these things, so it will check the path functions. Now we are using max function, m- max x function. Okay, and inside the max x functions we are using filter function to filter out the employee ID. So here for employee ID we are not going to write for each and every employee. Suppose you are working with 10 employee and you have to share it with 10 people, you are not going to write each and every employee name, right? So for that we are using user principal name. Okay, so this is the important function in row level security, that is the user principal name. And within Power BI desktop, username will return a user in format of domain this, and user principal is similar to our Gmail ID. Okay, is in format user at the rate this. So now we are going to give the max, and in this we will filter out the email ID. Okay, employee RLS, and the email is user principal name. This is the function name, user principal name. Okay, and then we will check for the ID, RLS employee ID. Let me explain you this code. So filter employee RLS, this is the call table name we have given. Okay, and this is the filter we have given. Okay, in filter function what we are doing, first we will give the table name and then we will give the filter function. Okay, this function irrespective of who logs, okay, who logs in, it will produce one record. Okay, so this will check, you have given an access to me, this will check whether I have login or not. And if I have login with my account, like whatever the email ID you have provided here in this, okay, in, okay, let me do say, we have to create new role, huh? We have to create new role first, huh? Just remember this. Have error. Okay. Okay, I'll check it. So this will check whether I have login or not, and it will produce a record according to the according to the row level security which you have set it to me. Okay, so if you have set that I will only be able to see for a particular city data, then on that time when I log in, I will be only able to see for particular city, for not all your reports, but for a particular single things on your report. Okay, this is the thing only. Okay, let me check what error is there. Path contains employee RLS, employee path, employee path, right? And then we have given this filter, given employee RLS, and then email equals to user, okay, principal name, and then employee RLS, employee ID. Okay, here employee ID. So I have not put it the square bracket there at the end. Okay, so we have set the row level security here. Okay, for this, now whatever the person is there, they will be only be able to see for the particular sales. Okay, so suppose if I log in, okay, and I will be able to see the Soham and Suyash and the Mohit data. So these three data will reflect when I will log in. So for this, after doing, you know, after adding the roles in the desktop, we have to publish this report, and we have to go to the Power BI services, and there there will be three dots of the data sets. Okay, we have to click on that, and we have to select security. We have to add the email ID, like which email ID you have mentioned here. We have to add those. Even if you write your name now, single things, that NAGH, then on that time it will reflect, okay, you have they have added you. Okay, now you will be able to see your records. And first you have to do test as role, and then you have to check, and then you will get the records of that person. So in my case, I'll get the records of 1, 2, and this 3 person. This is bit quite confusing, but the thing is you have to mention in row level security here. Okay, whatever the row level security we have created here, you have to mention that person, you row, that email ID. Okay, and then you will publish it, and then he will only be able to see that data which you are sharing.
Okay.
He will not be able to access all the data. Okay, and what you are talking now, you are able to see the all reports, even if they don't have added your email ID, because they have your manager have created a separate group in which you all guys are working together, and you all guys can share your reports, and you all guys can see each other's report, and you can give the view okay, this is correct, and you can, share the, you can also take help that how you have created, how you have done these things, because one of my friend is still working in PwC, and they all are sharing reports in Power BI services, and they all are able to see the reports. So might be sometimes the same reports will be able to give you and your colleagues, but in at different times. So he will ask you that how you have done this previously, then you can take an help from that person, by seeing the reports. So sometimes in Power BI, for data analyst, it is only be able to just modify the this d- re- Power BI this dashboards. You just have to modify that dashboards, and you just have to create say, DAX functions for that, measures for that, and then you can publish it. And sometimes you have to create all the reports, like first you have to create the reports and then dashboards, and then you have to publish it in Power BI services.
Okay, okay.